Okay, welcome to another Shop Talk. Real quick one today. I'm still in the middle of show madness. I've been in London at the XL. I've done 9 days at HR. I'm now over at the RHS Malvern doing that show, which has been really good today, but it's been really hectic. I've also got other bits in the shop to go on. So just a quick one. And I've also got rid of the ramp. So if you follow me, have a look here. It's very different. So my son's in the middle of a new fix-up job on this epic buggy, which he does up and sells. But the cool thing is, I've now got the chain lift free. My big mega MFT table comes through here and goes here. So when I'm doing the big table builds, the heavy stuff, I can now use the chain to flip it over if I'm on my own, get it in and out of the white belt sander. So that's a real big change for the shop. There may be some move arounds going on soon, maybe a little bit of shifting. Both of us need to get stuff in and out, and I need to get the forklift in, so which I can now do, bring the forklift in, unload it onto a table on my own, move it around, router sled it, whatever, when the buggy moves out. So that's really cool. But anyway, what I was going to talk to you about today, if you look back on an old video, you'll see this amazing thing from Frank. I'll put a link in the description from Carpenter. It's an aluminium foot plate which I bought for my little cordless router, and it is a game changer. It gives you a straight edge, stops the thing tipping easily because it's a bit top heavy with the battery on. And then I spotted he did a rail square. So since getting my old Dorf sliding table, I've got to be honest, I don't use my rail saw that much for straight ripping, but when you do need to use a rail saw is mainly if it's like a large table, like a large slab. So I found myself using this a lot, which is the HKC 55, because it comes with this rail, which is an instant square. And it is so quick. When you're working fast, and I've got to be honest, a lot of the stuff I like to work quick on, a lot of the stuff, especially doing little jigs and stuff. So when you're working fast, you bang this on, boom, you can go. It's really good. The downside is this thing is not that powerful. It definitely can't rip a 50mm walnut table, square cut it. My rail is very limited in length. This is a sort of medium one, 420. So it's no good for squaring off tables and big stuff like that. Which led me to this on Frank's website. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description to his video of how you set this up and how you use it. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to sort of show you why, like a lot of the stuff I do, just why I use it and why I really think it's really cool. But his video will describe all the technical stuff if you're interested in all that. I'm not going to repeat it. Now, what's cool about this is I've got a spare rail. This is now perfect 90 degrees all the time. So when I'm squaring off a table, instead of double checking, you push this on. It has this little tab to stop it falling down. If you don't put the tab on, you can see this has got a little lip, but normally this would want to fall down. Push this little tab on, stick it on, push it up hard. Now, if you're ripping ply, whatever it is you're doing, this is instant. It's definitely 90 degrees. It's always perfect. You just hold it here, push your saw on. It's absolutely epic. Now, as I said, I don't use my rail saw anywhere near as much as I used to. Now I've got the sliding saw, but these rails do much more than just sawing. So I have an adapter for my router, that goes on there. So if I'm now routing out channel, I can just do that straight away really quick. Even if you wanted to punch holes, drill holes with your router, you know they're going to be square on here, bang, bang. If you've got the slotted one, you can do stops to do your plunges. So this thing doubles up for everything. I've now even got a chainsaw. I think Festool call it a sword saw, and that goes on a rail. So I've now got a chainsaw which cuts perfectly square on a rail really quickly. You can hold one of these on, that's what I used to do, put that on there. But if you're doing a lot of square cutting, this takes all the headache out of it. I've even taken this to the timber merchants like this, in the yard, stick that on, just to rip a bit off of it, ply with your battery saw. It's so handy. Normally in the yard, I'd be measuring down with some tape, putting a mark, measuring the other side, putting a mark. So for ripping sheets of ply, if you're out in the field or whatever, this is just revolutionary and I love it. So I've not come across one of these before until I spotted it on Frank's website when I was looking for the router bit. Again, what's really cool, it is made in the UK, it's really rare. I think he has this completely milled and machined, much more info on his website, in Scotland, which is awesome. So as I said before, link in the description to Frank's site and to his video, which is the technical one. I just wanted to share that with you because maybe some of you guys haven't seen it, and it's a really cool little product. So I finished the shows in middle of October. I've got a little break next week to get some work done, then I'm back at NEC Birmingham. I've got some cool gadgets coming from Banggood. So next week, hopefully I get the time. There's going to be little tricky stuff for the workshop. You know, I really like my gadgets and stuff. So next week they should have arrived, and I'm going to get you guys looking at those if you want. All quite not inexpensive stuff, but very handy. Sorry about the link for last week with the screwdriver bits. They're still having problems with the link. It's something to do with an Amazon hack on their account. I'm not sure. I tried my best to get the 25% off or 20, whatever it was. And they did agree to it, and they're just having a problem with Amazon, which I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, that's it for this time. It's a real quick one. Thanks so much for your support as always. Can't believe all the lovely comments I'm getting on the furniture builds and stuff. There'll be more of that coming once I get back in the shop. Until the next one, I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.